For Dedicated to my life. Say that I'm a woman grown enough for a secret. Like my mother before me, I follow this path knowing